finding ourselves. Because one of the things as a matchmaker, I find that the most important criteria for someone to successfully match with another person is the readiness. Or if I want to have kids, I must start looking. You know what is the age of my youngest matchmaking client? Take a guess. 18 now. That's too young already. As a matchmaker, I find that the most important criteria for someone to successfully match with another person is the readiness. It's not because my mom say I'm too old, or if I want to have kids, I must start looking. You know what is the age of my youngest matchmaking client? Take a guess. The youngest, huh? 18 now. That's too young already. That's even before college. It's 23. Yes. Guess it's male or female? Male, female. Yes, males. You know? So I think there has been a lot of shift in the gender dynamics because women are more empowered, we are more educated, and then we are also more career focused, and we definitely earn more than our male counterparts in a lot of ways. Okay, so like guys find it very difficult or intimidated even. Okay, so that is the challenge that I find, that male and female, they have a bit of difference when it comes to finding the match. And because everybody here, I'm sure that some of you are married and have kids, some of you are still single. So before I start, I'm going to do a little bit of energizer. Okay, so there's no naming and shaming here. So, and because we just had our tea, so it's good for us to stand up and sit down a little bit, keep warm up a little bit, okay? So listen carefully. You stand up if I say the condition below, okay? Oh yeah, get ready, okay? Stand up if you're attending Karen's event for the first time. Whoa, first time. Give a round of applause. I'm sure you'll come back for more. So please, thank you. Okay, stand up if you're married. Oh, okay. So now we know who are the single ones. Huh? Thank you. Please have a seat. Stand up if you are at the crossroad junction of your career. Okay, good, good. Okay, yes, very good. We can talk about it later. Okay, because before I went into matchmaking, I was an HR consultant, both in KL and in Singapore, and that's when I started all the matchmaking business in Singapore, because it is a small country, but people are so career focused. They just don't have the time, or it's just not their priority. Okay. The last one. Who would like to attend the next event by Karen? Stand up. Yeah. Okay, thank you, ladies. Okay, thank you so much for your participation. So since not everybody here is like single and available, so my topic that I choose, instead of like focusing on just how to find a partner if you are single, but more on having a good relationship with ourselves. You know, one of the things that I was really grateful that Karen shared was that she was naming this as someone, an Esther. Because I think all of us women live with insecurities, especially when it comes to our bodies. But somehow, if you are able to name it, face it, there'll be less shaming because it's part of you. So instead of feeling guilty that I just ate a chocolate or had ice cream, or I binge, on chips or beers or wine, we should start accepting this as part of the journey. Our body going through changes as well. So I think learning to accept and embrace it is more important than oh, kind of lose weight, how to do it. But of course, Karen's product can help, and we heard a lot of good testimonial about that. So there are options. Okay, but if you're looking for something that like, okay, I just want to, be okay with it, embrace it and validate it because your feelings matters. Okay, so which is why I'm actually going to the reclaiming you. Okay, and sorting out. I don't call myself matchmaker. I call myself the heart hunter because I used to be HR, so I was hate hunting. Now I'm hunting for hearts, so I call myself the heart hunter instead. Or people, the younger ones had to call me Auntie Cupid. But these are just the names that, because matchmaking people say, oh, arranged marriage right away. It has such, connotation, label to it. But I want to make it more lighthearted, so I just say, yeah. All right. Right now, I'm my lovely assistant, Lavine. She's going to distribute a piece of paper. I want you to write down your name and then one word that how you feel right now, your feeling. Okay, because we're going to have a reflection at the end of the session. We use one side of the paper, the other side we're going to do another activity. Okay, so she is distributing the paper and the color pencil, one each, and then you just need to write your name and how you feeling at this phase. Okay, because we're all going through something, but how you feel matter. Okay, just one word. Yeah, I'm going to put it there instead. Come, come. Yes, I mean at this phase, not like right now, but at this phase. Yeah, because we're all going through phases, just like menopause. It can be either. Yeah. Less is more. One word is harder.
One word.
Yeah, one word. I love it. Just one word. Yeah, tired. Oh, yours is easy. Tired. Tired. Anybody else? Sarah? Frustrated. Well, now we know. Woo, Sarah. Okay. Frustrated. Anybody else? Excited. Wow, something positive. Excited. Very good. And you're the one that says you're at the crossroad junction of no, but that's good because you, at least even you're at a crossroad junction, there can be something positive that come out of it. Yeah. So like everything has two sides to it. So it depends on how you look at it. Okay, one last one. Relax. I love that. Sunday, right? Sunday, relax. That's very good. Okay. And we need that because, our cortisol level was going up as you're going through the menopause. It is important to relax. Okay. Thank you. Now, so what's really going on in midlife? I think Dr. Siti and Karen has been sharing a lot about it. We have a lot of, transition and changes in our body, in our career, family, identity. I think that's a huge one. Like who we are. I coach clients on relationship as well. It's not just the women, but even men going through identity crisis. Like they don't know who they are besides the breadwinner, the one that, the provider, the protector. In fact, I was sharing it, I shared this event on LinkedIn. So a lot of guys, like say, hey, how come everything for women only? What about men? I say, hold on, don't worry, because in June, I'm going to host one event just for the men. And the title is Happy Wife, Happy Life. Yeah. You be the panel, and send it, yeah. Or you can send your husband over. Yes, sign it up. Because this is actually for guys who are in a relationship or married. Because sometimes, I don't know, they just don't listen to the wife. But somehow if you hear from other people, it makes more sense. And the speaker is a very experienced trainer and is an entrepreneur, very successful businessman. But he's been a mentor to a lot of young people, young businessmen, because he's very successful, but he's still everything wife first. Everything's my wife first. But does that emasculate him? Like, does it make it less important or less of a man? He said, no. In fact, it's very empowering. And you know, there's something that's very powerful is that we cannot empower women without empowering the men. We cannot have feminism without including the men. So it's very important. So I see that and I feel that why are we leaving the men out? Like, why women have to be the one that always improve and learn how to communicate, but they are the one that cannot communicate with us, right? So I have come up with this one. Yeah. So sign up, send your husband away. It's called the husband boot camp, by the way. I just package it very differently. Yeah. Oh no. We will make them speak. I hosted one on a relationship forum. You can ask Levine. Levine was there. The men were the one talking. Yes. The men were the one talking. The men will only talk or be vulnerable when they feel safe. It is safe because it's an all-men session. Okay, so I saw that no female. If you are maybe behind the curtain, you're somewhere hiding, hearing the conversation, but no female. But of course, I'll have to be there. I'll just like be the facilitator for them. Okay. The next one, on the other side of the paper, I want you to work on this. It's called the reclamation map. I want you to draw a circle. Okay, draw us a big one. Okay, big circle. And then divide the circle into 6 sections. Okay? Don't need to be accurate. It's not geometry class. Okay? Even though in the past I was a math teacher. But this is just, a guide, a big circle. Okay? And then you just divide them into 6 sections. Like how you cut the pizza into 6 slices. Okay? In the middle, you can put your name in it. Okay? And then on each of the segments, okay, you're going to write down at the edge. Can I just borrow yours? Thank you. On each side of the segment, you're going to write the 6 sides, like the body, because today we talk about menopause, like body, mind, relationship, career purpose, or career/purpose, fun/play, and the last one is boundaries. So you just label each for one of the sections. Can you see? I'll just read again. The first one, body, mind, relationships, career/purpose, fun/play. If you want to put sex in this one also can. Okay? And then the last one is boundaries. Okay, so after you're done, you label all the sections already. For each section, this one may take a bit of time. What is one thing you want to let go? Let go, like you do not want, like, okay, I'm having this. For instance, my body, I have this body shaming habits. So I want to let go of the body shaming and maybe name some part of my body as Linda, or, Melissa, like just be okay with my body. Okay, so I'm going to let go of the body shaming. But what I want to reclaim is, maybe you can write, I want to still look in the mirror and say, gosh, you're hot. And claim that and earn back that power that you own this body with all the birth marks and, the cesarean scars. It is still the body that you love, So, like, this is one thing you can consider, like, you want to reclaim.
Mental requirement or more physical requirement?
It's up to you. If one body, you say, I want to buy a new set of lingerie. You're reclaiming that, so I can feel good, look good. Yeah, that's fine too. That's more of the physical of what I'm going to do. Okay, think about it. The mind. What is bothering you right now? Just now, remember we said that we write about feelings, right? How do you feel right now? That is the mind. So if you're feeling like, I'm tired, maybe if you want to let go of that mindset, the limiting mindset that I don't want to cite myself that I'm always fatigued and tired. Maybe I want to start reclaiming something that I can, energize my mind and give you a fresh perspective on this one. Okay? Then relationships. Now, relationships not just the romantic relationships. It can be a relationship with the parents. Because I think all of us at this age, we have aging parents. And those who are singles are naturally become the main caregiver to our elderly parents, right? So what are the things you want to let go? Maybe, of course, I'm not asking you to let go and let them live on their own, but maybe don't be so harsh on yourself. Sometimes we are very harsh on ourselves and say that, oh, I don't take good care enough of my parents. I don't visit them frequently enough. So we have all this guilt and shame that comes along with us. Is there anything we can let go? And is there anything we can reclaim it back in this area on relationships? Okay. Career. Some of you are at a career junction. What do you want to let go? What do you want to reclaim? I may want to get a higher paying job. I may want to look for a job that is more purposeful, self-serving, rather than serving others. Because I have a lot of matchmaking clients, they all come to me, late 30s or early 40s. They say, I don't know why my last relationship was 10 years ago. And for me to go through that heartbreak, I just focus on the work. So I numb myself until I realized 10 years has passed. And even I have all the successes, like my career is doing really well, but I have nobody to share that with. I just need someone to come home to, can hear me vent and, don't give me a solution, but just listen to me. So like the women at this age, we start prioritizing ourselves rather than what I can do for the company and, how much time I can put it into my career. The fun and play, it could be your hobby, your interest. If you love traveling, if you love art, today we have Carice going to show us how to do the art. But what are the fun things that you may enjoy it, but you have forgotten about it? Try to reignite that passion, that interest, that maybe you have shuffled it under the drawer because you had kids. You've forgotten how fun it was before you have kids. Can you reclaim it back? And the last one is the toughest because I think all of us have got boundaries. Like what is okay for us, what is not okay for us. For me personally, because I'm a matchmaker and I'm a coach, my biggest boundary is the work-life balance. Okay, because I have a child and his special needs. And then because his dad lives in a different city, so he gets to see his dad like on Sunday. Sometimes I feel that I have client because I have client not just in Malaysia. I have a client in overseas, like in US, in Europe. Sometimes I have to take the client call. So sometimes I put him in bed very early so I can call the client even at 11 p.m., 12 a.m. So it taken up a lot of my personal time. So how do I draw that line, that boundary? Or should I just accommodate or sacrifice my personal time for my client? So these are the boundaries we have to check in and, ask ourselves. Okay, if you're already done with all of that already, or you thought about that, I want you to maybe pair up. Maybe share with the person next to you. Like, just choose one. Share something, one thing that you are most comfortable with. Because some of these can be quite personal. Or maybe you're not sure, you can listen to your neighbor and hear what they say. Maybe you have some inspiration. Okay, so I'll give you about 5 minutes on this one. Share with your neighbor. Get to know your neighbor. Not enough. Have to be more and longer, is it? Yeah, just share, come on. We are here to learn from each other. So there's no right or wrong. There's no who is better than who. Okay? Pair up. You guys can pair with each other. Yeah, you can. You want to pair with Levine? Yeah.